What's going on, guys? Chip here. Welcome back to another Pokemon TCG online video, where today we are going to be looking at the Blacephalon-GX Naganadel deck that Martin Gilbert used to get top 4 at the recent Sheffield Regional Championships over there in Europe. So humongous congratulations to Martin. Awesome accomplishment for sure. And yeah, this deck is definitely super solid and consistent. I always love decks that revolve around basic Pokemon as attackers, which seems to be the majority of this format. But, you know, in the past we've talked about 1 prize trades versus 2 prize trades. Now it seems like we're at a point where we really have 2 prize trades versus 3 prize trades, where we have these 3 prize Pokemon, and we need 2 prize Pokemon that can keep up with them as far as their HP goes and their damage output. So, Blacephalon-GX is definitely a good contender for that. So, without further ado, let's hop right in and start by talking about Blacephalon-GX here, the Ultra Beast 180 HP Fire type Pokemon with Bursting Burn, Mind Blown, and Burst GX, all 3 super solid attacks. Bursting Burn, of course, your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned and confused. Mind Blown 50 times. Put any amount of fire energy attached to your Pokemon in the Lost Zone. This attack does 50 damage for each card put in the Lost Zone in this way. So we really don't have much of a damage cap, and we can take one-hit knockouts on these 3 prize Pokemon that are so big, like Reshiram and Charizard GX, like Pikachu and Zekrom Tag Team GX, and even like Gardevoir and Sylveon GX, so all solid options there. We also have Burst GX, discard 1 of your prize cards. If it's an energy card, attach it to 1 of your Pokemon, so a nice little GX attack option we have here in the deck. Basically, take a prize is what it says. We don't actually take the prize, but if it's a fire type energy, or if it's an energy card, excuse me, we get to accelerate it to 1 of our Pokemon in play. We also got the 1 Heatran-GX with Burning Road. I like this as an option to just come in and one-shot a tag team early on with Hot Burn GX and not have to discard all of our energy like we would with Mind Blown, so that we can, you know, Hot Burn GX into a potential Mind Blown later on if necessary. And also Steaming Stomp, a really solid option to hit for 3 energy to do 130, and we don't have to Lost Zone any of our energy, so that's a good option there. We got the 1 Dedenne for consistency, as well as 1 copy of Mew, so that we don't have to deal with any of these bench sniping potential Pokemon out there. We've also got a 4-2-3 split of Naganadels here. Of course, the new Naganadel-GX with that Ultra Conversion ability. Once during your turn, before you attack, you may discard an Ultra Beast card from your hand. If you do, draw 3 cards. So just a good consistency option. Helps to make us reset stamp proof later on in the game. And then Venom Shot, also a good attack we can use. We do play 1 Psychic Energy, as well as the 1 copy of Beast Energy Prism Star, which would allow us to provide the Psychic type requirement here for the attack. Discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. This attack does 170 damage to 1 of your opponent's Pokemon. Don't apply weakness and resistance for benched Pokemon. So definitely a solid option there. Also, of course, Naganadel here with Charging Up. Just really one of the reasons this deck can function, letting us get Fire-type energies into play in order to be able to Lost Zone them with Mind Blown. Also, being a Psychic type, of course, is solid in this format. Turning Point, 80 damage. If we have exactly 3 prize cards remaining, this attack does 80 more damage, so 160, that's pretty good. And then also against Psychic weak Pokemon, we can take one-hit knockouts on things like Mewtwo and Mew Tag Team GX if they don't have the Jirachi in play to remove weakness. We've also got a 2-2 split of the Poipoles here. 2 Spit Poison, you know, damage is damage. Spit Poison is definitely solid. But Martin also chose to play 2 copies of the Poipole here with Last Seen. 50 damage. If each player has exactly 1 prize card remaining, this attack does 130 more damage. So honestly, a decent option here if we're both down at the end of the game, 1 prize apiece. We've been able to use Beast Ring maybe to put the Psychic energy onto that Poipole. You know, it's definitely an option we can leave ourselves with. I don't know how great it necessarily is. I don't know if it's ever something you want to be using. It might be better just to play the 4 Spit Poison Poipole, but that's the list he went with. And yeah, let's expand it here and look at the rest of what we have going on. 4 Welder, 4 Cynthia, and 1 Bill's Analysis. I do like the 1 Bill's just as an extra way to search for things like Beast Ring on that Beast Ring turn. And Beast Ring is really one of the things that makes this deck function. You can play this card only if your opponent has exactly 3 or 4 prize cards remaining. Search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards and attach them to 1 of your Ultra Beast, then shuffle your deck. So then we get those extra energies in play so that Mind Blown does even more damage. And it lets us search out like things like the one of Psychic so that we can get it onto Naganadel GX to set up for the Venom Shot. We've also got the 4 custom catchers, 4 treasures, 3 cherish balls, 3 Ultra Space for the consistency, as well as the Heat Factory Prism Star here, letting us have a little bit of consistency there to draw cards and discard Fire Energies as well. And then we've got 1 copy of Reset Stamp, a good potential comeback card that we can utilize. And there we go. There is the list. Congrats once again to Martin. Sorry, I said David a second ago. David is who won the tournament. But yeah, we're going to hop over to the ladder and see if we can't find a game and see if we can't get a win here in this video. And see if Blacephalon can stand up to some of these tag team Pokemon. And it looks like right off the bat we're going to be going against an all-fire type deck. Most likely going to be Green's Reshizard. So they did win the flip. I'm going to choose to go first, which is definitely good for them. Alright, our start isn't terrible. We're going to go ahead and just throw the Poipole out into the front. Sure, we'll go ahead and put Heatran. I guess we maybe should have started Heatran because we can take a knockout turn 1. Yeah. We should have started the Heatran, because we can take a knockout turn 1 on a baby Volcanion, if that is what they start. Now we can't, because we started the Poipole. So it looks like it is indeed Green's Reshizard. We got the Power Plant there, Reset Stamp, Giant Hearth. Yeah, I wish I could take that back, but unfortunately, we're stuck with it. Got the nice shiny Poipoles, of course, from Hidden Fates, the new set. Gotta love them. Draw a card. It is a Mysterious Treasure, so we can get another Poipole set up. And they did start Reshiram and Charizard anyway, so it ends up being okay. We can actually just Spit Poison this, start to build up some damage, which I think is fine. I think that's almost better than Steaming Stomping, because if we Steaming Stomp, then he can Outrage for a bunch of damage, potentially. He, of course, could heal the Spit Poison damage, but that then forces him to use things like Great Potion and Mixed Herbs early on. Ooh, he plays a Weakness Guard Energy. That is definitely interesting. Gets the Flint going right away. Going to get 4 energy out of the deck. This is... Oh, he must have top-decked the Volcanion, because you definitely would have started that, and it is on to our turn. We'll have to see if our opponent knows the strat for Green's Reshizard against Blacephalon. The way to win the matchup. We're just going to go ahead and get rid of the Mew here. We don't need that. And get another Poipole. I don't think... Oh, we prized Dedenne. That's not good, because our hand is dead. I was going to say, I don't think I wanted Dedenne this hand just yet. But we prized Dedenne, actually. So we're going to have to use Ultra Conversion next turn. So we're going to go with Spit Poison here. We can Mysterious Treasure away top deck for the Dragon type, of course, because Mysterious Treasure searches Psychics and Dragon types. We're going to see an Acrobike here. And then we'll have to Ultra Conversion away Naganadel, which is a little unfortunate. Of course, we want to have access to those, but... Ooh, they discard a Reshizard as well. So, I was mentioning, like, the strategy as Green Zard versus Blacephalon. And we're going to kind of play around it and not give them the option to do it. But the idea is that you do 110 with High Heat Blast to a Blacephalon-GX. Then you do 30 to it with Outrage. Then you do 30 to it with Outrage to put it at 170. And you use your custom catchers to bring up a GX Pokemon on the bench to the active spot and put Shrine of Punishments in play at the same time, so that you do a knockout on the active GX, and then Shrine of Punishments ticks and knocks out the benched Blacephalon that's at 170, and that puts you down to 2 prizes, letting you skip Beast Ring entirely. That's how I've played the matchup as Green's Reshizard at my League Cups and stuff, and it has worked out very well for me so far. So we're going to try to not give them the option to pull that off. We're going to see them greens right away for a Welder and I think a Cherish Ball is what it was. So they must have top-decked the greens, because we know they didn't play a supporter last turn. Gotta assume that grabbed a Reshiram and Charizard. Yep. They could be playing the Lugia GX, which the Green Zard list in top 8 of Sheffield did play. And they're just going to go ahead and attach to the bench. So yeah, letting this poison damage rack up here. So if we get a 5 energy hot burn, we can get the knockout. So let's go ahead and treasure... I really don't want to get rid of a custom catcher, but since he's got this active, I think we can. We need this for sure. Let's go get a Blacephalon out of the deck. We did prize one as well. Maybe we trade away just this. Yeah, I think we just get rid of that. Because I think we want to keep this around if we can. So Ultra Conversion. Looking for a supporter. No such luck. We could Knockout Reviver, but that's not very good. I'm trying to think what we want to do. We could just Steaming Stomp, but I really don't want to just... Let's see, Welder. We know he has Welder plus a bunch of energy in hand, so he can 230 this, and this is really all we have in play. I think we're just going to chill for now. And spit Poison again, because why not? Alright. We do want to save the Beast Energy for a Blacephalon. We don't really want to put it on Naganadel, because Venom Shot's not super good in this matchup. Something our opponent also needs to consider is they only ever want to put one Volcanion in play unless we use our GX attack super early on. Because if they put two in play, we can knock out two Volcanions, one Charizard, and burst GX for the game. Alright, so here comes the Welder. Let's see if they get lucky and draw into custom catchers as well. If they do, that would definitely be pretty bad for us. Because we do not have a good hand. We prized our Dedenne. And, I mean, he doesn't have great options here. He can Flare Strike, knock out this Poipole. Oh, he got custom catchers? Oh my gosh, that is terrible. Oh, that is so lucky. Alright. That is terrible for us. We do have Beast Ring now, but we have a totally dead hand. Alright, let's see if we can get something good off this Ultra Conversion. That was so bad for us. Wow. Okay, we got this. I think we got there, actually. Because of the poison damage as well, we have to discard less energy. Okay, so let's do this. Attach for turn. Treasure for this. Retreat. Beast Ring. So we did get there. We'll go charging up. Charging up. And go with the Mind Blown. For the knockout, we have a 0-card hand, but we know we prized Dedenne, so that could be good for us. So we need to discard 5 energy, so, or sorry, 4 energy, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boom, 230 exactly to get the knockout. So we had a terrible hand. We've played one supporter so far this game. We get Reset Stamp, that's a good prize. Ah, no Dedenne though. Oh, I forgot we get 3. Oh, we got Cynthia off the prizes. That's perfect. Alright, actually those are 3 excellent prizes to get. We can throw the Ultra Space in play if he bumps our stadium, stamp him and Cynthia, and we'll be chilling. And if he doesn't get a knockout here on this Blacephalon, we might be okay. If he does knock this out, though, we are going to be in a tough spot. There's a Fire Crystal. If he has a Welder, I think we actually probably just lose this game, unfortunately, which this is also can be a problem for Blacephalon. This is typically a pretty good matchup for Blacephalon, but if they just rush you out of the game and you're not able to set up and get a bunch of energy in play on your Beast Ring turns, you're going to have a hard time. And we just had a weak start, and because of that, yeah, it's not looking good. I'm trying to see if there's a way we can still win. It probably involves... I mean, we're going to stamp them to 2. They can't Flare Strike next turn. Bursting Burn is probably going to be what we have to go with. Alright, so let's go Stamp for sure. I think we just Cynthia. No reason to draw anything with the Custom Catcher. No reason to use Ultra Space yet. I would think we want to see what we get on the other side of the Cynthia first. Okay. I guess Last Scene could do something for us here. Let's get this out of the deck. But do we just want to... I mean, we lose if he just has greens. He can heal this thing completely. Trying to see what our best strat could be to close this out. I think our hope is that he GXs this. Yeah, I don't think that Last Scene is gonna do it for us. We might just trade it away. Let's see, if he just knocks this out and we bench and attach this, we can try to send this up in Bursting Burn. So, but we won't be ever at 1 prize, so yeah, it's just terrible. Never mind. We're gonna just Ultra Conversion it away. Alright, so that's pretty good for the next turn. We'll just go here. Yeah. Do we Bursting Burn here? I think we have to. Yeah. I think we have to Bursting Burn. And hope that he flips tails, doesn't draw healing. Yeah, this is our play for sure. He heals the burn, but we do need to just discard 5 energies, which we can get to with the Welder in our hand. We can still get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, we just have game. If he doesn't heal this, we win this turn. Fails the Pokegear. That's great for us. Cherish Ball. Ooh, should have played the Cherish Ball first to thin a card out. Oh, he must not have had... Oh, yeah, all his Charizards are gone. Never mind. So that didn't matter. What's this one last card in his hand? Is it anything good? I think he has to go for the flip here. He has to go for the flip, because if he doesn't, we just have game if we have 1 single Fire Energy. Because we just charging up, attach, and then we Mind Blown. So he has to go for the flip. The game literally comes down to this flip. And he flips tails! That is perfect for us. Unfortunate for our opponent. Exactly what we needed, though. Oh, man. What a crazy game. That's just the power of Blacephalon, though. Being able to knock out these tag teams. Super strong. Maybe got a little lucky with that one. Got away with murder. But we got the win. That's all that counts. So we'll take the knockout there. Knocking out 2 Reshiram and Charizard tag teams. I thought we were definitely going to lose that game, but we were somehow able to come back and get the win. And there we go. What a crazy game there. That was pretty nuts, not gonna lie. But we'll hop in and grab another one. Hopefully we can have another good game just like that one. And that's the power of Reset Stamp there. It was a good thing we took it out of our prizes, because otherwise I don't think we would have had a chance. Our opponent had a huge hand. They definitely had a Mixed Herbs or a Greens to find that in order to heal the confusion. Alright, so they are going to call the coin flip. We won, so we will choose to go first. We do have evolutions in our deck. It lets us get another turn of attachment. Oh, pretty good turn 1. We'll start the Blacephalon. And they got so lucky to that game in order to get the double customs off the Welder. Definitely good though. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be an ability-based Charizard deck. I'll go ahead and just throw all this stuff in play. Pretty solid turn 1 thus far. We can get another Ultra Beast out. I think we want to get another Blacephalon. So this matchup can be tough because of all the 1-prizers that they play, but he did start the Reshiram and Charizard, which is actually great for us. Let's get this into our hand, because I think we're going to just Ultra Conversion this away. No, we'll probably get rid of a Charging Up, so let's just get... Let's get another Poipole. Yeah, we'll do that. And click done. That way if we top deck a Fire Energy, we can discard it with the Mysterious Treasure. Get at least 2 guys in play. We'll probably go Evolve here, and then Cynthia. And leave this guy open. And then we'll try to Ultra Conversion on the other end of the Cynthia. And we don't get the Ultra Space anymore. We do get Giant Hearth, however, which is great. So now maybe we dig for a Welder. Here comes the Acrobike. Cherish Ball. Probably just going to fetch a Dedenne. They did attach for turn. That's what this was. Yeah, it wasn't Welder or anything. They're just going to Dedenne change, gets rid of a hand. Ooh, both Ninetales down. That is excellent. Excellent for us. That is so good. If he gets Welder and 2 Fire Energies, though, he could just take a turn 2 knockout, which would actually be really bad for us. I'm not sure how he would necessarily respond to that. Turn 1 KO here is definitely what they're looking for. Ooh, and they did not get there. That is good for us. We do top deck a Fire Energy, which is probably ideal. We'll just go treasure away the Fire Energy. And let's get this guy to trade away, to Ultra Conversion away. Or should we Ultra Conversion this one away? I think we just get rid of this one. Leave one open for another potential Ultra Conversion. And we're looking for a Welder here. We're going to use this before using the Giant Hearth. Mostly because I don't want to discard anything in this hand. But also if we get there. Okay, so we didn't get there. So let's go Evolve here, bench that. We're going to be going for Bursting Burn, it looks like. I really don't want to Giant Hearth yet, even though we are getting rid of an energy. I want to, like, have those energies in my next hand. We'll go ahead and throw the Poipole down. And we'll play Cynthia. Did get the Fire Energy. We got Welder for next turn, which is great. And I think we just go with a... We're going to bench lock ourselves, but I think it's okay in order to get a Blacephalon out. So that way if he knocks this out, we have something to promote. Attach here. Charging up. And charging up, and our hand is so good for the next turn if he does take a knockout. Assuming this Giant Heart stays in play, which I have to imagine it would. We'll just go for the Bursting Burn. Definitely better than using Burst GX here. Against a lot of the GX matchups, it definitely seems like Steaming Stomp is your GX attack of choice. Not Steaming Stomp, Hot Burn GX. Just to give you that option to one-shot something. I think Heatran was prized, actually, thinking about it now. He's actually going to get a second Reshiram and Charizard, which is not typically what I think you want to do in this matchup. Because it just lets me take 2 tag team knockouts. Just attaches and switches. Oh, he must have a terrible hand. Dedenne change. Oh, that's so many Fire Energies gone. And once again, he is out of Ninetales. Really unlucky here if our opponent doesn't hit a Welder. Have to imagine they've got one. But we've got just the perfect response. They do have a Welder. Maybe one turn too late, though. Because we are easily going to be able to knock this out. And then all we need to do is knock this out to close out the game. Here comes the Double Blaze. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Probably 13 energy, I would imagine. So we would also like to find our Reset Stamp here, if we could. So let's go Treasure. Let's get this guy. Yeah. Just get it out of the deck. I don't think I should have ever benched this Poipole, thinking back on it now. But, you know, it is what it is. We did it. We made our bed, now we gotta lie in it. So we will go Beast Ring. I guess we could potentially knock out this Dedenne for game as well, so we'll just go ahead and get these right here. Welder these 2 to the active. We still have our attachment for turn. We've got a Cherish Ball. No Psychic Pokemon left to get. I think we get Heatran. I think that gives us the most options. Because we gotta discard 6 energy, so we're gonna discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have this attachment. We can promote one of these, attach, retreat. No, that doesn't make sense. I think we just go with this. No, I guess if anything, we maybe should have Ultra Conversion first. We'll just go with this because if we get another Beast Ring off this Ultra Conversion, we'll be chilling. Oh, we not even... Have we Charging Up yet? We haven't even Charging Up. Wow. Okay. Maybe we should have gotten that then. The Heatran. Especially since we are going to be putting an Ultra Space in play. None in the discard, so let's get rid of this. Fail it. Yeah, we should have gotten the Heatran or Dedenne. Either one would have been better. And then we will go for Mind Blown. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I think that seems right to me. I think that's the correct places to leave all our energy. We keep the Venom Shot option out there. We keep an energy on each of these guys. Maybe we should just get rid of all of them from the active, though. Just assume it's going to get knocked out. I think that's okay. It's a little risky, but I think it's okay. A little risky here. We do still have enough energy in the deck to where, like, it's not a problem, but... Because, like, the only thing he can ever knock out is our active. He doesn't have anything to gust, so I think this is fine. We do get the Welder as well out of the prizes, so if he replaces our Stadium again, we can use that Giant Hearth to get other energy out of the deck, but it looks like he is just going to replace the Stadium with a Heat Factory right away. I'm not sure if putting the energy on the Naganadel was necessarily correct. Here comes the Victini. That is able to get a knockout. But see, what this allows us to do is this will allow us to send up Blacephalon, burst GX, attach here, and then look to Venom Shot, knock out Dedenne for game. Which I think is what we're going to go with. Here's his own Heatran. Comes a Stellar Wish, just thinning out of the deck, it seems. Yeah, so I think this is going to be our game plan. Things could, I guess, get a little weird if he just passes here. But then we're still fine. He's not pressuring us. We just attach Burst. We've got the 1 Beast and 1 Fire in the deck. There's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then the one in the deck is 12. So there's 2 Fire Energies prized, so we're actually pretty likely to hit it off the burst. Here comes the Fire Crystal. Well, this is interesting because now he's not going to have enough energy in the discard to knock out Blacephalon with Victini. I'll put him at 7 in the discard, which is 140 damage with Infinity. Did he Welder this energy? I don't think so, right? No? Maybe he did. There's a Welder in the discard, a second one. Here comes a Turtonator. Super Scoop Up. Does hit heads. So we do potentially lose if he does scoop up this Dedenne as well next turn after the Burst GX. So knowing that, do we still even go for the Burst? I think it's okay if he is not getting a knockout this turn. If he's not getting a knockout, I think we're okay. He put back the Heatran for the Vulpix. He's just thinning these communications out of the hand, I guess. Probably just going to get Heatran back with this. Nope, second Vulpix, okay. Oh, he's going to Dedenne once again. He's putting these things back, and he's going to use Dedenne. Okay. What's he digging for? Oh, he needs to discard the energy. That's what it is. He needs to discard the energy for infinity. That's what he's going for. So he'll be looking to do this. We might still be in trouble here because it depends on if he's got his third welder in his hand. He needed to draw it in this hand or get it off the prizes. I think we have to send up a Naganadel and attack with it. Because, okay, let's think. If we Naganadel and attack, we should have left 2 energy on this and just discarded. I don't know. Because now if we send this up, attack, attach, we're 1 turn behind on Venom Shotting for game. If we send this up and burst, he just needs Welder plus an energy to win. Welder for 2 plus an energy to win. With this or with this. We could also just win if we got our energy plus custom catcher. Do we just go for the win? I think regardless, probably our best line is hoping he doesn't have the welder, but we could just go for the win. So we know there's a fire and a beast in the deck. We prized 2 fire, so we're pretty likely to hit on the burst. But if he just has his last welder, he is definitely likely to win. I guess he doesn't have any fire energy in his hand, but he's only down... Oh, he is down all 3 Hearth. He does have Flint, though. And he also could be playing the 18 fire energy version because we've only seen 1 fire crystal and we've seen super scoop ups. So he probably is playing the 18 fire energy version. So I think we need to go with the Heat Factory. Got the catchers. So we can... I think we have to go for the win here, guys. We're going to go catchers, this. Throw this in play. Mysterious Treasure away this. And we need the Beast Energy. We do have the Dedenne in the deck still. Need the Beast Energy. There's the Dedenne. We don't have the Beast yet. We did get the Stamp, though, which is good. We don't even need the Beast. We just need a... Oh, did we have game? Am I crazy? We had game. We had catchers. Oh no, we Heat Factoried into it. Okay, this is fine. Yep, I think it just comes down to we need either energy in the deck. 6 cards we're drawing here. We're drawing 6 cards out of 9. We need either energy for the win. Let's see if we get there. We got there. Nice. Pretty good odds. And we are able to close that game out. Probably didn't play perfectly there at the end, but we were still able to pull things out. Getting another dub for Blacephalon. I think our opponent shouldn't have put both tag teams in play for sure. The way you want to go about that matchup is using like Heatran-GX and then all of the 1-prizers, but it looks like they're playing an older list with super scoop ups and not using things like the new baby Blacephalon. Alright, Gary Oak here has got himself a water deck. So we'll see if we can best the water deck today. Gotta imagine some sort of Blastoise based solely on the Blastoise deck box and the Blastoise sleeves and the Blastoise coin. Okay, so we are going first. I don't think he ever is doing anything that knocks us out turn 1. So we'll just put that in play. Our hand is bad, but we can top deck Welder, Cynthia. There's Welder. Doing this before using Ultra Space because we want to draw into Pokemon. Where is this Squirtle from? I have not even seen that Squirtle. Okay, so let's get a Poipole. And we will attach to the Poipole. Sure. Pass. Not a terrible turn one. Not great, though. We would have liked another Poipole, maybe another Blacephalon. Oh my gosh, is this guy going to paralyze me? If he flips heads on this, I'm going to be pissed. Let's see. Naganadel-GX, so he was probably just going to retreat into that. Switch Raft into it, that works. Saves the energy. And he's going to hide behind Keldeo while he's setting up. So we can use Burst GX now. And we'll just go for the Cynthia. We want to draw more Ultra Beasts. There we go. That's pretty good. Let's... I guess we can save the Cherish. Just get this. And then now, next turn, we can go... Yeah, I think this is... No. We should Cherish for the Blacephalon-GX. So that we can throw an energy on it if we hit off the burst. Just get rid of that. And it's a Mysterious Treasure. So not an energy, but hopefully that'll be okay. We did miss an attachment that turn, which is a little unlucky. Oh, and he's got the turn 2 rare candy into Blastoise with the solid shell. Gotta remember that. I almost forgot that in a video yesterday. The solid shell. And let's see what else he can do. Probably not much. Yep, just a pass. But we are not doing much. Okay, so let's treasure away this. Oh, we prized both trade boys. Alright, so let's just get rid of this. We definitely want to leave a Poipole 4-1, even though we prized it. He lilied and did nothing. Do we ever stamp here? I don't... He lilied and did nothing. We have no knowledge of his hand. I think we're just going to leave it. There is double custom catcher. That is pretty good. We still did not hit an energy somehow, but we can throw this in play and then just... Do we ever double custom Squirtle? I think we only use customs when we're getting around this to like get a knockout. I can just open this up to come up. I think we do just double custom this Squirtle because it can become the other Blastoise, which is probably what we're most scared of at this point. We'll just go for the Cynthia. There's some energy finally. We can Heat Factory as well. Alright, we can charging up. And we gotta get rid of 2. And he could have his own customs, so we are going to just Mind Blown. I think we just get rid of both. He's definitely going to Rocket Splash knock us out. He could have his own customs, which would punish this, but I don't want to get rid of the 2 off of here because I want to be able to have something to hit the Keldeo. I can't even click on it, so I think we do just get rid of both on the active. We could get a Welder on the top, or off the Heat Factory, or out of the prizes even, or off the trade, since we knew there was pretty good odds we would get a Ultra Conversion guy. And like I said, it's just so likely he's going to knock us out. We do have double Beast Ring. We'll be able to just return, knock this out. We might be okay. He does get the Crasher Wake going, though. A little scary there. I wonder if he'll bench anything we could snipe with Venom Shots. So there's the 2 cards. Squirtle, maybe another Squirtle. Maybe an energy, maybe a Reset Stamp, that's pretty good. We weren't able to get one of those guys out since it was prized, but we still drew into Beast Ring, plus energy, plus Ultra Space. Pretty good draw. And he's just going to Rocket Splash. Needs to shuffle 2 in. Yep. One from each, that seems good. Alright, so we need to discard 6 energies in order to knock this out. But then how are we ever getting through this Keldeo? Oh, it's so sketch. Okay, so let's start with the Beast Ring for sure. Go there. We will do this. Drew Welder, that is pretty good. Alright, so let's go Ultra Space. Get this guy. And I think we just Welder to this. Yeah. Man, this deck is super strong. We get an Ultra Conversion. Super, super good. So we gotta discard 6 fires, so 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4. We have charging ups as well. We have a treasure to get rid of another energy. I think we just treasure both, honestly. So we get them down. There are 2 in the deck still. 2 fires in the deck, 2 welders in the deck, 2 customs in the deck. So we prized... Okay, no, we already used double custom. That's right. Maybe we just get rid of the Psychic, because we have the Beast we can put here. I think we actually might want to put Beast here, though, to... Well, I guess it doesn't... Yeah, it does matter, so we can 2-hit knock this out. Alright, so let's get rid of just the Fire. And we'll attach the Psychic here. I think this is correct. Psychic goes here. We have to discard 6 because of the Solid Shell ability. Would be nice to just have to discard 5, so we definitely have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I guess 6 here. Because we can attach, plus there is 1 in the discard to charging up. Yeah. Well. Uh-oh. 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. I don't know. I guess we could have used the Beast here. I think we just go like this. I don't know. Because if we... I don't know. So if we attack this with Turning Point, we do 80, and then he... Or if we put the Beast Energy, we do 110, and then he GX knocks it out. And then I guess we do this. Maybe we should have just discarded both off the active. Although it's pretty likely he could whiff an attack here. He needs Rare Candy Blastoise, and the Blastoise needs to hit 2 energy. So he got the Rare Candy Blastoise, which was the hard part. And he got Energy Recycler. Okay, so now it's, I would say, pretty likely we get attacked here. And just get knocked out. Yep, okay. Well, that was pretty good. Sonic Edge. So we... Okay. We send this up, and we Turning Point for 80, and then we look to Turning Point with this one next turn. Alright, so charging up, because he has to GX this to knock it out. And if he doesn't, we just win with the Beast. I don't think we can lose, knock on wood. Reset Stamp, I guess, could always come out and get rid of this, so we want to thin as much as possible. We got double customs. I don't think we're using them. I don't think we ever bench the Blacephalon, because that is a lose condition if he ever got double customs, which I don't know if he plays. Yeah, and we're just not going to attach, because then we lose if he double customs this. Yeah. We weren't on the 3 prize turn, of course, because we used Burst. Maybe if we hadn't used Burst, we would have been better off. but I don't think there was anything better for us to do that turn. Please, no reset stamp is all I'm asking here. Even if he retreats this into this to get the knockouts, which I think is probably his best play, we do have the double catchers. Yeah, he probably should retreat and Hydro Tackle. And he is going to GX. Okay, so we got the game. Nice. Defeating Keldeo with that Pure Heart ability. And here we go. Charging up. And then we will attach the Beast. Turning point for the game. There we go. Blacephalon taking home the dub 3 games in a row. And you can just kind of see the power of this deck being a basic Pokemon able to knock out those 3 prizers. Or sorry, a 2 prizer being able to knock out those 3 prizers. And then you also have options with the Naganadels and stuff against all of the random decks out there. Things that play like Keldeos. Your Naganadels make your stall matchups better for sure. And yeah, there is the Blounds list. Once again, that Martin Gilbert used to get top 4 at the European Regionals this past weekend in Sheffield. So congrats once again to him. Guys, please be sure to leave a like down below on this video if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you want to see more Pokemon TCG videos. And that is going to do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to get out of here, and until next time, take care.